Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your December 2015 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Taurus. And so, my big news is that I am doing a special giveaway for the first person on my schedule once I reach 10,000 subscribers, which is very soon. And I will be refunding that person's money. The person, has to be a new client, somebody that schedules with me. There's no way for anybody to know because I do schedule a lot in advance. And it will be, like I said, I will be picking a very lucky special person to receive a refund on their reading, as well as a $10 gift card to Amazon. Okay, and for repeat clients, I will be doing a giveaway later on. Okay, so for especially for repeat clients. This is for new clients who have not yet had a reading with me. So that's the news. And then also, just as a reminder, I am not doing the mid-December videos. So make sure, and because of Christmas and all the holiday stuff, make sure you're emailing me in advance. If you're thinking you want to do a reading, emailing me is sooner than later is better, okay? That way I can get you on the books. And my email is elizabetholson31@gmail.com. Can take me 24 to 48 hours to get back to people, sometimes even 3 days. Once I do get back to people, a booking can be done very quickly. I do offer the same times to several people, which means the sooner you respond, the sooner you get those spots, and I do book up very quickly, okay, because I can only take so many in a day. I do this full time. Other people don't, so I may be able to get you in sooner than later. I'm trying to do as many as I possibly can, especially the holiday season. I know it's very busy, and so I'm trying to do really just as much as I can. You know, I really love what I do, so I appreciate all of your support and everything. So anyways, this reading is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Taurus for the month of December, and this is a general reading, okay? So let me lay out your spread. You've got a lot of things kind of happening, and there's some things that are kind of lining up. So I'm going to start with 3 different positions. You have what I call a little bit of a tic-tac-toe. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I kind of bop around in the cards in different positions, okay? But the tic-tac-toe is as follows, okay? It's hard for me to show you this, but in the distant past, we have the 4 of Cups, okay? Yeah, 4 of Cups. In the immediate future, we have the 8 of Swords, which is feeling stuck, restrictions, karma, issues, you know, problems, a dark cloud kind of hanging over your head, people sending you negative energy, psychic attack. It's not a good vibe. Feeling alone, feeling like you need help, but you don't know who to ask for help. The card in the position of your attitude in the future is the 5 of Cups. So I don't like it. There's 3 cards which really symbolize a lot of emotions, a lot of negative emotions, okay? The 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups. If 2 out of the 3 show up in a reading, that means there's a lot of waterworks, as in tears, sadness, loneliness, depression, crying, feeling, this is wallowing, this is pining, this is melodrama, or just drama that you're dealing with. Because we have this tic-tac-toe scenario here, it means that, to me, you have what I call the house that's built in the sand, which means you don't have a foundation that's this is where if you've been in the same house forever, you're moving, okay? If you are, this is sort of like things are in transit, okay? If you moved into a new place, you might be moving to another place, If you had a job for a long time, you may have lost the job, or you may have quit the job, or you may no longer be wanting to be in that job. There's some element of the dream, which is the dream of life, the fantasy, and you're not living in really the reality. You may have either a lot of water signs in your chart or several air signs in your chart, one or the other, because air signs can get lost in their mind, okay, in the fantasy. This is strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart. If you're a guy, you may have recently been in a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? If you're a girl, you may have been in a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? There's a lot of water here. There's too much, in a way, negative emotions. So I want to say for you, past, present, and future, you have to work on your emotional state. You have to work on doing things that make you happy. You have to, instead of waiting, which is waiting for life to begin, you have to go and you have to get it. Okay, you have to do things that make you happy. You have to go out and have fun. You need to make time to have fun. Okay, there may be some element of karma, karmic things that have happened to you that you feel like maybe are unfair. But karma affects everyone. Okay, and karma is really a bitch for a reason, because. It's stuff that you can't really control. It's things that are out of your control. Some of you just feel stuck. And when I say stuck, it means you're in traffic, like you're stuck in traffic and you can't move. You can't make decisions. You want to do something, but you can't quite get there. There are things holding you back. This is also being restricted if you are in a relationship with someone who is in another relationship, whether they're married or they have a girlfriend or boyfriend. This is where you can't be with them, or you can't be with them for certain reasons, okay? You can't be together with them because, for some of you, maybe you're in a relationship with someone who's overseas. That's restricted, feeling like you can't be with them for a lot of reasons. Mainly, they're overseas, and B, they're unavailable. You're not even in the same, country as them right now, or you're not even in the same place as them. So it's restrictions on being with someone. This is you being not being able to see what's going on around you. This is you not being able to see either what's behind you, like it's like you constantly looking over your shoulder, looking at what's behind you, like something behind you, something in your past may be haunting you. There's some element of being haunted here. Not like really haunted. We're talking just like haunted by the past, haunted by things that have already happened, haunted by things that have already come to pass, okay? Again, we have this tic-tac-toe scenario, so it's sort of just like you're in a pattern, what happened in the past is going to be happening again in the immediate future. What's happening in the immediate future is going to be happening in the distant future. Things may improve, sort of a little bit here and there, but it's sort of just like you're in this kind of like you're like a frog and you're kind of leaping to different lily pads and things are happening and it's all like the same type of thing. Part of it is karma and there's nothing you can do about it. And the other part is you're in some kind of pattern where you're having a negative emotional response to things that are happening in your life, and there really is no way to change it except you need to change it. You need to stop waiting for the life to begin and start bringing something to the world. If there is something that you are unhappy about, you need to change it. That's it. This is, and I hate to say this, Taurus, but this is you not wanting to make the necessary changes in order to be happy. Because if you are this unhappy consistently, there's something that you are not doing. Either you're not in a healthy relationship, or you don't have people around you that are supportive and loving of you, or you just aren't changing the things in your life and making decisions for yourself. Maybe you're thinking about other people around you. Maybe you're thinking about what's going on in your family or what's going on with your friends. This could be, a whole host of things, but it's just you are not taking care of number one. What's making you upset? Okay? If there's something that's upsetting you, you need to address it. Either with your partner, in life, with your family, whatever that is, and it needs to stop. You need to turn the waterworks off. # turn the waterworks off, Taurus. They need to kind of be turned off because unless you want to stay in this spot, that's up to you, but I don't see it actually being where you do make the changes because for whatever reason you don't want to make the changes. So it's like you're in a pattern. You don't want to make any change. You want everything to stay the same, but you're miserable. You're unhappy. So there's really nothing anybody can do for you because you're unwilling to make changes. And I do tell people that when they contact me, they need to be willing to make changes in order for things to get better should they show up being negative in the cards. If there's negative stuff in the card that I tell them about, I tell them how to approach it and what they need to do and how to make things better. But it is up to them to make those choices and to make things better for themselves. So these are some of the issues that are coming up in December. Beginning December, middle December, end of December, the same issue over and over again. To me, you are the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over, expecting different results. Expecting that life is going to turn out better. It's just the reality of the situation is different than what you're thinking, okay? You may also have some strong Capricorn in your chart too, because Capricorn gets it into their mind that they can change anything. And they just keep working harder and they just keep pushing, and it's like the Taurus, it just keeps working harder but not smarter, okay? In some instances, this is the situation. You do have positive things coming in. It's sort of like you have some highlights, some very strong highlights, okay? But you're so overwhelmed with your emotions and so bogged down, I guess, in your own head that either you're in a hot and cold relationship, an unhealthy relationship, or you're blocked from having a positive relationship because you're unwilling to make the necessary changes in your life that would enable you to meet that person, be happy, or C, make you available. So you have the Two of Cups coming in from the outside, which is very positive. But because you are blocked by this negativity in the position of your attitude, to me this is a one-night stand. This can be a relationship that is making you unhappy, or this can be because these three negative elements are modifying the Two of Cups. So whatever would be really, really positive. So say you're in a marriage and you're happy with it for the most part. There are other circumstances surrounding you that are making you unhappy. You may be unhappy in your job. You may be unhappy with family. You may be unhappy with friends. But your marriage is good. So it could be like, where you're in the one camp where you are, like I said, in a positive marriage or positive relationship, but everything else has gone to shit. Or you could be in the other camp where everything else is really, really great, but your marriage sucks ass. Your friends could be great, your family could be great, but your marriage is just sucky. It's just really, really sucky. And I say that, so in the center of everything, you do have a very strong family love vibe in the beginning of December, where it is very, very positive. You have very high, very, very low. So I feel like some of you are bipolar, some of you are prone to mood swings, some are prone to the nervous breakdown, prone to feeling disconnected and then feeling really, really good. Things may be in kind of a turmoil type state where you're going from one place to another in your life, where it's one job to another, one house to another, one relationship to another. things going from bad to much, 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 much better, and then to kind of sucky again. Again, it's a hot and cold element where things may suck, and then things may be really, really great, and then things may suck again, and then be really, really great again. So, I mean, to me, it's just kind of a roller coaster, and Taurus does live on the roller coaster. So, you need to make changes, Taurus. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, you have, in the center of everything, you have two, well, to me, this is a cluster of positive energy, okay? So things becoming very, very, very bright. It's like the sun comes out and everything is summertime and everything's amazing no matter where you live. It's just a feeling that things are really looking up and things are really, really much better. You have the Lover's card in the center, which is a relationship, and this is romance and love. And for those of you who are not in a relationship, this is you wanting a relationship or longing for a romantic partner, or just looking to get married and have kids. Maybe that's what you're on track for. What's crossing you is the Ten of Pentacles, which is the wealth, prosperity, and happiness card. This is the big money card, okay? So to me, this is, and the two suns, okay, so when any two suns in the deck come together, it's what I call things going supernova, okay, where it's like I said, the sun is magnified. Things are really, 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 really positive. So this is where you have a great marriage, okay, and you have a great amount of money, and you have, the family card, which is the Four of Wands. There may be 4 people in your family. You may have 2 kids. You may have 1 child, but you may have 2 kids, 2 or 3. This is a happy family time, okay? So this could be where, end of November, because I'm filming these at the end of November, end of November, you're spending time, with family and, over Thanksgiving, and things are really, really positive. This is a big increase in wealth as well, okay? Some of you, whatever reason, there's this money coming to you in a big chunk, okay? Big chunks of change here, Taurus. This is really, really positive, okay? The Four of Wands is the joy card. So, you have, in a way, 3 suns here. So this is Supernova gone wild. I'm going to do hashtag Supernova gone wild, Taurus. This is a great time. Great moment in time, okay? Beginning of December, late November, really, really, really positive. This is for some of you, not for all of you. Again, the issue is things being really, really, really great, okay? Things looking up. And then, for whatever reason, you feeling stuck, okay? You feeling like, it's almost like a crash. I want to say it's like almost like, it is like a crash. To me, it's like a crash. It's like you have this high, 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 and then a very, very low. It's like you come down from that high. This is like things getting really, really good before the end, too. This is like the beginning of the end. It's sort of like, for some of you, things are following you. So it's like in a way, it's dark cloud. It's like it's negativity that's following you. It could be fears or paranoia or some kind of negative energy or a negative person. There could be a negative person in your life that is causing you to feel negative. So it's sort of just like things are really going really, really great, but then all of a sudden you realize that nothing really has changed. You could, again, money cannot buy you happiness. You may have a great deal of money, but be really, really miserable sometime mid-December because you realize maybe the thing that you thought you wanted isn't what you want, or you realize there's still a person in your life who sucks, or you realize you're still in a job that you hate, or you're still doing something, in life that, there's still something in life that's not quite right. You may be a perfectionist, okay? You may have perfectionist tendencies, and for whatever reason, you could have it all, but then suddenly it's not good enough. Suddenly, the perfection is no longer. So, again, this is a karmic thing. This is a karmic thing. So there may be some financial karmic elements for you. I'm getting for you. There may be some. It's like you win the lottery, but then for whatever reason, someone sues you for the entire amount of what you won, and so you really didn't win anything. Or you get a lot of money, but then for whatever reason, you have to spend it, and so you really don't have what you thought you were going to have financially. There's just an element of the crash, and so I want you to be very careful. This is not a good time for investing, Taurus. Not a good time for investing. No. This is not, you don't want to do anything risky, and you don't want to become greedy. And I say that, and everybody gets upset when I say that word greedy, but greed to me is the biggest issue the planet has right now. Okay, so I'm going to do a whole video about greed eventually, but that's the biggest problem that we have. No matter what we have, it's never enough. No matter how happy we are, no matter how much money, it's never enough. Now, part of the problem is that our parents, you may be a parent. Parents just want the absolute best for their children. So no matter how successful the child is, no matter how much money they have, the parent is always going to want more for their children. So I said this to a client recently, and I'm going to say this to you too, Taurus. If you're a bazillionaire, or just a billionaire, your parents are going to want you to be a trillionaire. They're always going to want more for you. So you can never totally satisfy a parent or prove to a parent your worthiness. You have to believe that you're already worthy of their love no matter what. And understand that they will never totally be satisfied. Why? Because they just want the absolute best for you. And that's okay. And you need to let go any kind of perfectionist tendencies that you may have, any kind of Virgo perfectionist tendencies that you may have, or Capricorn, perfectionist tendencies that you may have, to try to be the perfect person in anybody's life, no matter whether it's a perfect wife, a perfect partner, a perfect girlfriend, a perfect friend, a perfect daughter. It goes with the sun too. Perfect son, a perfect husband, again, a perfect partner, a perfect best friend. You can't already in the divine. The way the divine works is that you are already perfect. You are already totally worthy of love, no matter whatever it is that you do. So there is nothing that you need to do in order to become more than you are. You already are very special. And I get emotional when I say these things. So just know that you're special, and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. That's the biggest message that I want to say here. And, enjoy this moment. Whatever this moment is for you, whether it's a happy family gathering, an increase in money for whatever reason, whether it's a job increase, just feeling very abundant, enjoying your partner, loving your partner, whoever that is for you. This is a moment to be grateful for, even if it doesn't last, even if it's just one day. It's going to be a highlight. There is a high here, highlight. And I don't necessarily feel like Tauruses get a lot of highs, and, they don't really get that very much. Tauruses are very, very steady. So for you to have this very, very high moment, this is something that you should really look forward to and enjoy. And just really just eat it up. That's what I want to say. So, there's really not much else that I can tell you about this spread, because you are blocked in these positions. And so Some of you are wishing for love and romance, okay? Some of you are wishing for that. Taurus is very lovey-dovey, You're looking for commitment or partnership. And I do feel like your wish will come true, but there are some issues that you have that you need to work on as far as your own personal life first. I feel like if you do meet a person, your personal life is going to get in the way. Either your job is getting in the way, or other things going on in your life are going to be kind of getting in the way, distracting you from this romance. This is also a very creative, artistic time. I feel like I got the same thing for, I think, Aries, and so you need to be aware that you may have some Aries in your chart, but need to be aware that this is very, very artistic time. This is a time to break out your sketch pad, your paints, your, camera, watercolor, anything that you really, that you make art with. Anything that you can be creative with, whether it's making paper cranes or knitting or sewing, whatever it is that you can do creatively will make, again, it's part of your cluster of positive energy, okay? It will just add to your happiness. It will make you more joyful. So, and you are going through kind of a time of transition. So you need to be kind of in a place of trust, where you trust that things are going to work out. You trust that things are going to be okay. You trust that you are going to get to, you are going to reach your goal. You are going to get to a better place that you're, the thing that you're looking for. It's like you have to believe you're going to reach your dream, because you are dreaming in a way. Part of the problem with the dream for you is that, for some of you, your dreams may become a reality, okay? But for whatever reason, it's not good enough, okay? And it's almost like success isn't the end; it's just the beginning. That's also coming to me for some of you. That's going to apply to you. So. And then other people are kind of dreaming, and these are all the things that they want, but for whatever reason they're not quite achieving that level of perfection that they want, and so they're constantly striving for more. Okay, hopefully I'm making sense here. I had another thought, but I lost it. So yeah. So to me, there's this element of dreaming big. Some of it's going to be coming to pass, but then there's this other issue of it also, you having some karmic issues. So what I was saying is you have to be careful with karma. You get the job, you lose the job. You get the thing that you think you want, and it's not what you want at all. You move, and then you move again, and then you move again, and again, and again, and again. Trust me, I know. having had to pay a lot of karma in my life, I know. So I'm not saying these things are impossible. To me, it's your emotional response to the things in your life that are causing the biggest issue. It's not the fact that things are going to shit. It's the fact that you see things as going to shit. Okay? And you don't see things. You're not in that place of gratitude. You're not in that place of trust. You're not understanding that you may be going through a transition, and everything is not going to be as perfect or turn out the way you want it to be, but it's going to turn out the way it needs to be and the way it has to be as far as the divine timing and planning and all that. So that's all for right now. That's all I'm going to say. I wish you the best. And I will be back again doing more videos. And if you'd like a private reading, feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your love and support. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.